morning students. Today we discuss perpendicular bisector theorem. Now, what is the statement? Statement of perpendicular bisector theorem. The statement is that every point on a perpendicular bisector of a segment means every point. Suppose this is line AB or segment AB. This is segment AB and we draw here perpendicular bisector. That is the L. L is the perpendicular bisector which intersect AB and point M. This is suppose point M. Now here L is the perpendicular bisector for AB and which touches at the point M. And now here the statement is that every point on the perpendicular bisector of a segment, every point means here each and every point on this bisector is equidistant. This point is equidistant from the end points of the segment. End points of the segments. Let us consider here suppose P is any point. P is any point on this perpendicular bisector, and here we have to prove that this AP is equal to PB. We have to prove that AP is equal to PB. Means every point. If we take any second point, suppose this is Q point, and if we join this, now here this Q point is equidistant from A and B. If we take any point here R, and if we draw here RA and RB, then we have to show that here point R is equidistant from A and B. This theorem, that is the perpendicular bisector theorem, it says that every point on this perpendicular bisector of this segment is equidistant from the end points of the segment. So let us consider only one point. We are not considering here 3 points. We consider only one point. Suppose P is the point, and we have to prove that this point P, which is on the perpendicular bisector, this is equidistant from the end points. That is the AB. So first write down the given. Given is that we know that given. What is the given? If we write the given is that AB is a segment, L is the perpendicular bisector which touches at point M, P is any point on this perpendicular bisector. So this given you may write from the statement. Okay, you may write yourself given. The thing which is given in this example we write in the given. And here what is to prove? We have to prove that. To prove, we have to prove that here PA is equal to PB. We have to prove that here PA is equal to PB. Means this point P is equidistant from the end points, that is A and B. Now for this, let us consider, let us going toward the proof. Now here for proof, here we join here P and PB. Construction is that here we join PA and PB. So we can again write here construction. First we write here construction. Construction is join PA and PB. And now let us start proof. Now here observe the figure. If we observe the figure, now in this figure, from figure, we write here from figure, in triangle PMA, here two triangles are appear. Due to this perpendicular bisector, two triangles are made here, and here in triangle PMA and PMB, this is perpendicular. So the angle is here 90. Now here in triangle PMA and triangle PMB, what is given here? Which thing is given here? Here this M is perpendicular. So here we can write here angle PMB is equal to angle PMA because each angle is 90 degrees. So we write here here each 90. Okay. Now second part, what is the common thing between these two triangles? PM. PM is the common. PM is the side of PMA and PM is the side of PMB also. So this PM is the common side. So we write here PM is equal to PM, and why? Because common side. This is nothing but the common side of both triangle. Okay. Now what is the third part? What is the third part? That is the congruent for these two triangles. Yes? Anybody? Yes. AM is equal to here. This AM is equal to MB. Why AM is equal to MB? Because this L is the perpendicular bisector, and if this is perpendicular bisector, now perpendicular means 90 angle, and bisector means this line L divide this AB into two equal parts. So this AM is equal to MB, that is the M is the midpoint. So we write here AM is equal to MB because it is bisector. It is a bisector. That means we can write here it is given. It is given. We write this statement in the given, that is L is the perpendicular bisector, and so AM is equal to MB. Now here observe three parts in this triangle is equal to the three parts in this triangle. Therefore these two triangles must be congruent, and so we write here this triangle PMA is congruent, not similar. It is a congruent. PMA is congruent to PMB. Now which criteria or which test? We observe here this is side which is common, this is angle, and this is side. So we write here test SAS test, that is the side angle side test. So we write here SAS test. Using SAS test, these two triangles are congruent, and if these two triangles are congruent, their corresponding part must be congruent, and so we can write here PA is equal to PB, and here we write here segment PA is equal to PB. Why we write here? Because of CACT. Okay. So we write here CACT or CSCT or CPCT. CPCT means, what is meant by CPCT? Congruent part or corresponding part of congruent triangle. But here it is sides. So we write here CSCT, that is corresponding side of congruent triangle. And in this manner we can prove that this PA is equal to PB, means this PA is equal to this PB. Okay. And now this is our required proof. What is our required proof? What is the perpendicular bisector theorem says that? Perpendicular bisector theorem says that if or this point is says that every point on this perpendicular bisector, of a segment is equidistant from the end points of the segment, and hence we prove the theorem, that is the perpendicular bisector theorem. And using this perpendicular bisector theorem we can solve different type of problems in our practice stage. But before starting our practice stage, your homework is that write down this perpendicular bisector theorem in your notebook, and also complete the activity which is related to this perpendicular bisector theorem on page number 40. So your today's homework is write this perpendicular bisector theorem in your notebook, and also complete the activity which is present on page number 40 by using this theorem. Okay.